are motorcycles that take you places. And then, there are motorcycles that take you everywhere. In a world that never stops chasing the next big thing, one name has always stood for reliability, distance, and adventure without drama. It wasn't about showing off, it was about getting there. This is the Honda Varadero, the original gentleman adventurer. And now, in 2026, it's back, completely reborn, refined, and ready to reclaim its place as one of the greatest touring motorcycles ever made. This is the 2026 Honda Varadero, and today, on Acer Rider, we're taking a deep journey into the rebirth of a legend. A machine that dares to redefine what real-world adventure touring means. Stay with us till the end, because we've got a special expedition reveal that will test the Varadero like never before. To understand why this motorcycle matters, we have to go back to the beginning, the Honda XL1000V. Varadero first appeared in 1998, a grand adventure bike powered by the same V-twin engine that lived inside the legendary Firestorm. It was big, bold, and built to travel. Long before the term ADV was a marketing buzzword, the Varadero was quietly doing it all, crossing continents, climbing mountains, and conquering deserts. It was the silent workhorse of the adventure world, the one that never broke down, never complained, and never gave up. For years, it carried riders around the globe, and then quietly disappeared until now. In 2026, the Varadero makes its long-awaited return, redesigned for the modern world, but still carrying the soul of the original. When you first see the 2026 Honda Varadero, you don't just see a motorcycle, you see a presence, tall, muscular, and majestic. It carries the commanding stance of a true long-distance machine. The front features a new twin LED headlight design, with Honda's signature Hawkeye contour, giving it an aggressive yet elegant face. The fuel tank, the sculpted and wide, holds 24 liters, designed for those who measure distance in days, not miles. The fairing is aerodynamic and integrated, channeling air perfectly around the rider and passenger for unmatched comfort. During long rides, every line has been crafted with purpose, from the layered side panels to the exposed subframe that reminds you this machine means business. And yet, in true Honda fashion, the Varadero remains beautifully restrained, a motorcycle that commands respect without shouting for it. Underneath that sculpted body lives an all-new 1084cc parallel twin engine, derived from the CRF1100L Africa Twin, but tuned specifically for smoothness, endurance, and effortless torque delivery. It produces 102 horsepower and 105 Nm of torque, delivered through a refined dual-clutch transmission, DCT, or a classic 6-speed manual. Your choice, your adventure. But what makes this engine truly special is its character. At 3,000 RPM, it hums. At 5,000, it sings. And at 8,000, it roars with a deep, confident growl that tells you, the world is waiting. Honda has focused on more than just performance. It's built for comfort over time. Reduced vibrations, optimized gearing, and improved fuel efficiency make this Varadero capable of over 400 kilometers per tank. A dream for long-distance explorers. It's not just an engine, it's a companion, one that never quits, even when the road does. The 2026 Varadero is built around a new steel semi-double cradle frame, designed for strength and balance. It's reinforced to handle both asphalt highways and gravel mountain passes with equal confidence. The wheelbase stretches slightly longer at 1575 mm, giving it supreme stability, while the seat height sits at a comfortable 830 mm, tall enough for visibility, but still approachable. Suspension is handled by Showa 43mm USD forks with full adjustability and 190 mm of travel, paired with a ProLink rear shock offering 180 mm. The result, a ride that feels planted, predictable, and incredibly composed, no matter the surface. The new tubeless 19-inch front and 17-inch rear wheels carry adventure-focused tires, giving that perfect mix of road precision and off-road grip. And despite its size, the Varadero remains surprisingly agile, thanks to smart weight distribution and a lighter subframe. tipping the scales at 239 kilograms wet. It's not a lightweight. It's a heavyweight dancer. Comfort has always been the Varadero's secret weapon, and the 2026 model takes it to new heights. The ergonomics have been refined for long-distance luxury. Wide bars, plush dual seat, and foot peg placement designed for all-day comfort. The adjustable windscreen now features electronic height control, reducing buffeting at speed. Riders get a 7-inch TFT display with smartphone connectivity, navigation, and real-time tire pressure and suspension data. The bike includes cruise control, heated grips, USB-C charging ports, and cornering ABS with a full 6-axis IMU for precise stability control. And yet, beneath all the tech, the Varadero remains easy to live with. Mechanical, tangible, real. You could ride it to work. You could ride it across a continent. You could ride it to the edge of nowhere and still feel like you just started. Fire up the engine, and the Varadero greets you with that familiar deep hum. Confident, refined, and ready. On the road, it feels composed. The suspension eats up bumps, the windscreen keeps you cocooned, and the seat feels like it was designed by someone who truly understands distance. At slow speeds, the balance is near perfect. Honda's mass centralization doing its quiet magic beneath the surface. Twist the throttle, and the torque flows smoothly. Powerful but never abrupt. You can cruise at 120 km/h all day, and the bike feels like it's barely breathing. It's one of those motorcycles that doesn't just move, it glides. And when the pavement ends, it's more capable than you'd expect. The traction control adapts, the suspension soaks, and the Varadero becomes a surprisingly graceful explorer. It's not a hardcore off-roader. It's a refined wanderer, and that's exactly what makes it special. The Varadero brings the best of Honda's modern rider aids. Selectable riding modes, touring, urban, gravel, and custom dot wheelie and rear lift control. Cornering ABS and traction management. Hill start, assist and engine braking control. But all of it is tuned for one thing: trust. It's not about taking control away from the rider. It's about making every mile feel effortless, every decision feel natural. Because when you're thousands of kilometers from home, confidence is the most valuable feature of all. What made the Varadero legendary wasn't just its size or speed. It was its ability to carry you anywhere, in comfort and style. It wasn't a wild machine, it was a loyal one. And in 2026, that spirit returns, matured, modernized, but unmistakably Varadero. It's a motorcycle that represents everything Honda stands for: durability, refinement, and quiet excellence. In a market filled with aggressive, noisy machines, the Varadero remains what it always was: a calm, confident traveler built for real-world adventure. And now, the moment we've been waiting for. To prove just how far the 2026 Varadero can go, your rider is taking it on a challenge worthy of its name: the Varadero 24-hour endurance ride. One day, one tank, one mission: to cross 1,000 kilometers of mixed terrain in a single non-stop run. From city highways to mountain passes, from sunrise to sunrise, we'll test every aspect of this machine's endurance, comfort, and reliability. And here's the twist: we'll be joined by two older legends, the 1998 Varadero 1000 and the 2009 Varadero 1000 Final Edition. 3 generations. One road. A single question. Has Honda perfected the art of adventure touring? Stay tuned, subscribe, and join the ride, because this is more than a review. It's a journey through time. This is the 2026 Honda Varadero. The road calls, and the king has returned.